let's not confuse adaptations with evolution. Um, Evolution is a trait of an organism that it increases its survivability when there is pressure from the surrounding environment. And because, for example, let's say tall giraffes are more capable of reaching leaves, it is more likely that they will survive, right? And because it is more likely that they will survive, it is because of that reason that the tall giraffe is more likely to pass down its genes. And because it is more likely to pass down its genes, it is more likely to have children, right? Or it's more likely to have offspring that also will be as tall as the parent, right? And obviously, if only the tall giraffes are the ones that are reproducing, eventually the shorter giraffes will be wiped out of the population and only the tall ones will remain. So that is very different from adaptations such as behavioral and physical adaptations. Now, let's talk about biomimicry a little bit. Biomimicry is the evolution of nature to fix human problems. It has roots in the Greek words bios, meaning life, and mimesis, meaning to imitate. Some examples of biomimicry include mimicking or imitating the aerodynamic shape of a bird's beak and using that on a train. when the aerodynamic shape of a bird's beak is used on a train, essentially it can help the train maximize its speed. Now, obviously, us humans don't know everything, but nature basically knows a lot more than we do. And because nature knows a lot more than we do, of course it's easier to get things right when mimicking nature. In this case, bullet trains moving really fast is an example of biomimicry. But it's not the only case. I'm trying to think, that's why I'm slowing down, of other examples of biomimicry. Other examples of biomimicry, what would they be? Ah, yes, there's a building in Dubai, I think, that obviously Dubai is really hot and they continuously have to come up with ways on how to cool a building. And by the way, cooling a building can actually be very hard. I personally used to do a bit of tech consulting for a company that is now involved in maximizing the efficiency of cooling buildings. And yeah, it's a really cool concept. So basically, what they were doing in Dubai is that they were essentially trying to mimic how our arteries and veins pump blood around our body, and